What's up, everyone? It's another episode of the Slope Podcast. I'm Boy, and I am joined by Swole Taco and Mr. Josh Box.
Oh, back to the original templates. Day one.
Dude, that throwback. We've done this long enough to have a throwback now.
What's going on, everybody? This is the podcast where we talk about Sakamichi series idols, Nogizaka 46 and Keyakizaka 46.
For now, but we'll talk about that later.
For now.
Yeah.
We talk about two groups for now.
What's going on in the world of these idols, my dudes?
There's a lot going on.
A lot, apparently.
But first, what's going on with you guys? How was your Valentine's Day?
Alone.
All right, guys. Internet high five for everyone. Woo! Everyone in chat. Woo!
Everyone chat's like, we're married. We're happily
I know,
in a
right?
relationship.
We have 2 kids. I hung out with my friend who is a dude. We had a nice date, no homo.
I hung out with this girl from Tinder.
Hey.
I'll tell you guys more about it later. I could have talked about it in the pre-show, but it's kind of inappropriate for.
All right, post-show content right there.
Yeah, for the.
Yeah, why I even internet high five you, dude? Get out of here.
No.
All right.
What the heck? What is
Please
this?
believe me. There's.
Imagine, you can stay over there in your occupied corner. Me and Boy will be over here crying to ourselves.
Let's have our own date, Josh.
I know, right? We can leave Jimmy out there in San Diego.
For what it's worth, it didn't really work out. Well, I mean, we might hang tomorrow, but I mean, it's not like.
Oh no, that's enough. That's enough, Jimmy.
Like you'll because
that's enough. Jimmy.
You'll hear about it in the post show.
Okay.
All right. Let's keep going then.
I watched Black Panther today.
I saw it too. Not today, but I've also seen Black Panther. It's
good.
It's quite good.
Oh,
out of
man,
10? Out of 5? Out of how many points?
Out of 7.
Out of 7. 6.
I'd give it 9 Shida Monikas pointing and laughing at me crying out of 10.
Oh,
that's
pretty good.
It's one of, I guess, the best Marvel movies. The villain was quite good. I think that's usually what people complain about. That's like the weak point of Marvel films. The villain. But the villain for Black Panther, Killmonger, was quite good.
And it's Michael B. Jordan, who's incredibly handsome.
He's a cool dude. He also likes anime.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the tweets going out now, dude. It's just him like, oh, what's your guilty pleasure? It had anime, but it was crossed out, and then on top he wrote women.
I saw one. I saw one where he was pointing at a map. He's like, "I want to go there, man. I just love anime."
He's a cool guy. His performance was quite good.
This is now the second movie he makes me cry every time.
Yep. Recommend. I would recommend you to see it.
I'll go check it out.
Yep.
But yeah. What about you guys? What have you guys been up to?
Nothing much. Just school and work. That's pretty much it, man. A lot of sneakers releasing this month, so I'm spending a lot of money. That is if I win the raffles and actually buy those.
That's the biggest caveat, dude. If you win.
If I win those sneakers, I'll be more rich than I was before. Depends on if I actually get them.
Is that how the sneaker game works? You buy them to resell them?
Yes, that is the sneaker game, my friends. You buy 2, keep 1, you resell 1 for double that price that you bought. So.
And if you don't really like them, you sell both?
Yep. That's how it works in the sneaker game, but really, I just want them. They're cool.
Yeah, dude.
I've just been at late nights at work on the weekends too, so I've been busy with that.
It's grown up time, dude. No more time for silly things.
We gotta be adults, man.
But anyways, enough being adults. Time to be man children. We got some idol news going on in the 46 Kingdom. Who wants to start it off with our shilling hour?
The shilling segment here is when we talk about commercials.
We're trying to hustle.
Sell out for no money.
Yeah, we're trying to hustle here.
Trying to hustle, get those sponsorships now. So Ito Marika just graduated like a month ago from Nogizaka. Has a new commercial. She's in the Uenana Cool campaign, which is a sleepwear / underwear brand.
Oh.
She's in a commercial, and if you're hoping to see her in like lingerie.
Yeah. We're gonna cut you from that disappointment right now.
Nope. Let me save you the time of actually watching the damn thing. Because it's like a close-up shot, like her face, and like there's Wendy and her hair's all covering her face until the very last part of the commercial where you can see all of her face, and then she's like talking. There's like narration. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Let me walk you through my day, alright? I come home, I'm like, I see Josh Bucks has posted the list of news that we're compiling for this week's episode. Let me see what he has so far. Oh, Ito Marika in a sleepwear / lingerie brand commercial. Let me click this link real fast. And then all I got was
hair in the wind, stuff like that. Fun times. Marika, thank you. She's never been really the...
Her photo book's coming out, right? Like, it just came out today?
Does it have any gravy, though?
I don't know. Mine's coming in like 3 days, so...
I doubt it.
I want it to be more of a fashion book. I feel like that's more Mario.
She never seemed like that kind of idol, so...
That's why I was so, like, curious to watch the video, I think. It was... Like, okay, jokes aside, it was less of like a... Marika thing versus like a... What? But, yeah, it was very still her. Just...
I guess if we're talking about actual products, it doesn't advertise it very well because you don't see it at all.
Yeah. At first I was like, what is this advertising?
Not even in the end, where it's like, oh, look at these matching pieces. Without her wearing it, it's just like the clothes. It doesn't even show that. So, no thank you with the sponsorship. Just kidding.
Next episode, we're just going to be in sleepwear, dude.
Hey, guys. Yeah, so that's that commercial. Anything else to say about it?
I'm busy looking at Jimmy posing.
Oh, I'm not... Hold on, let me just...
No, he went for the, like, flexing pose. It's supposed to be JoJo poses, dude. What are you doing? Yes.
Now let's get some loungewear poses.
Okay, let me go to the closet real fast.
The next commercial here,
a little bit more interesting
to promote, is from NTT Docomo, which is the it escapes me the word.
Cell phone?
Telecommunications company. There we go. Dang. One of like the 3 big ones, right? Docomo, AU, and SoftBank.
Yeah.
So this is the tie-in that Keyakizaka 46's Garasu Ware was for. There was a lot of speculation, or not speculation, but there was like a little bit of news, I guess. We're saying like, oh yeah, it's going to be a tie-in to something. So people were thinking it was like I don't know, some kind of show. But no, it's a commercial. I haven't actually seen these.
I watched a couple just because I had to make up for Monica not being on Keikake lately, so I had to get my fix somewhere.
Yeah, so this commercial series has been going on for a bit now. Usually when I watch like Keyaki Nogi TV shows, I grab like the whole rip, like the TS. So it has all the commercials, and I see these like Docomo commercials in between.
With that old guy,
so
right?
It's like a series of commercials, like many Japanese telecommunications commercials.
Like what's the dog one?
The dog one's AU, not AU, SoftBank.
Yeah.
And the Santaro one is AU. And so yeah, it's like in the business setting. They're all in the office. They're all talking. Right. There's also the making. Yeah, it's pretty much them at the location. There's a lot of GIFs on Twitter that people clipped out.
Of them just doing stuff.
Yeah, they're like waving at the camera and stuff. Just generally looking cold.
Marika looking like a gyaru, dude. It's like, oh, I saw it.
Yeah, you know, it's just trying to be warm and stuff. They're like bundled up in the coats and everything.
As you see, Boy has a sweater right now. It is kind of chilly in California right now.
It is. You get a good.
Although Jimmy's wearing a tank top, so.
Oh, you know that San Diego weather. But yeah, you get a good shot of Shida's hair.
Yeah, dude. Looks good. So Yankee.
It looks good. It looks good.
So yeah.
So yeah, that's the CM tie-in. Wasn't no, never mind. I was thinking of Hiraishin, which was for the mask. And then Kaze ni Fukarete mo was for the clothing rental, Mechakari. So they've had a lot of CM tie-ins.
Are you saying they're selling out?
Yeah,
those sellouts.
Okay, like I mean, I don't mind them like hustling, making their money. I mean, that's an idol group. That's what do you expect? But how are you gonna make a song about like, do you? Don't worry about anyone else. Like, don't be subservient. Oh, but make sure you buy your plan from Docomo. Like, bruh.
It's very like a Japanese thing, right? Like the tie-ins.
If you would like your own tie-in with the Slope podcast, you can go ahead and do that if you want to sponsor us.
Oh dang! What a professional transition.
I'll gladly switch my phone plan to NTT Docomo.
It might not work here, but but when we go to Japan,
I never have any service. I don't know why.
But don't worry, Docomo's still great.
We got some more commercials here. Hold on, let me click this link, yo.
That great dream, dude. Budo no Yume. Right,
yes.
We have
some bourbon.
Yeah, we have Nogizaka being grapes, right? Is that next?
Yeah.
Budo no Yume. So what is this drink?
It's for candy.
Yeah, it's candy. It's the gummies, dude.
For gummies.
Oh, it's candy?
Yeah, it's gummies, dude. Come on,
okay.
Bro. What is it? We got
Burubon.
is the grape. Are they just doing the grape one? They have more than grape flavor though.
Yeah, but I think this commercial is just for like grape or something.
Okay, should we play that commercial?
Because I think usually we could play it.
All right.
Right. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Nanase and Josh's favorite Manatsu.
I don't know when this got established.
They're like just chilling.
You established it, dude.
All I said once is everyone thinks
dude,
she's cute, so that's why I said it,
dude.
I remember more than one time where you.
Okay, it might have been another time making fun of it.
You expressed your love for her.
Yeah, we got Higuchi Hina and who else was on there at the end?
So Higuchi Hina,
Ranzi,
and Terada Ranze are like people eating.
Yeah,
they're like eating the candy, but Nanase and Josh's favorite Manatsu is just chilling as grapes. They're like hanging off the branch.
I'm surprised that they like managed to find like a grape outfit large enough to fit her head in.
Right? I mean, her head already looks like one of the grapes.
Custom tailoring, my dudes. They're making also shows like the image campaign and stuff like that, right? Where they took the pictures.
Yeah. That was in the behind the scenes too. It was pretty cool to see. Like all the behind the scenes, not just like that little shot that they did. Because it seems like it was all green screened in.
Yeah.
So I guess this is another like the 2018 like version, right? Because they did a commercial for the same thing last year sometime.
I think they've done a couple.
Or a few, rather.
I think so.
It's the same girls. It's the same 4 girls.
Yeah. But I think the other one was just them like dancing around. And then like, oh, here's the little gummies. And then
oh, it's like the sour gummies.
Yeah, they're the sour gummies, yeah. And it's weird because they sell them like by separate flavor. They don't sell like a combination like they do in America. It's like all separate.
You gotta buy the grape bag or the the lemon bag.
That's cool because some Starbursts I just don't care for.
Like
You just get a bag of
the
pink
pink ones.
Starbursts.
Oh my
Bruh.
boy, you know.
Damn. So yeah, that's some Nogizaka commercials. Please, we really like the sour candy type things. Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us. We'll
Next
eat it
episode,
on camera.
Eat it on camera.
You guys know what's good? Grape gummies.
They're like, oh, I just got a phone call from this great reception I have from NTT Docomo, my dudes.
Oh, that's nice. Let me just slip into my very comfortable new lingerie and sleepwear.
Keep so warm in this cool California weather.
But yeah, that has been it for our shilling segment this week.
Please sponsor us.
Even if you just buy us lunch or buy Jimmy a new microphone, it's okay.
That's our slogan for the shillings segment. Please sponsor us.
All right.
Okay.
So next, we actually have some bit of news. So last week, if you guys watched live with us, we watched the Garasu Ware music video as it released all together on the podcast.
Very secondary release. Well, maybe
Community.
Maybe a couple minutes because one of us here wasn't quite ready to watch a Japanese release.
Yeah, one of us.
I'm just kidding.
It was me.
But
It was Josh.
But so one of the things we kind of noticed rather quickly and even mentioned it was that the fact that there was no shots of birds. Right? It's always the same. I don't know, like kind of like seagulls, yeah, right, like kind of flying. Like no birds, dude. It's not part of the lore.
It's not canon, guys.
But
Little did we know.
But we were wrong. Apparently, some fans found like a quick frame, like it was not long at all. But the birds are in fact in the video, guys.
I think they're in it twice, just like a frame each.
So now Keyakizaka has stepped from making music videos to full on subliminal messaging.
Right?
Just like the BTS videos.
Those just don't make any sense, dude.
We're a real K Army now, guys.
Yeah, we can't joke about that other group, dude, or else
Overanalyzing their music videos and everything.
we'll get.
I want to think it's like some editor just like messing with everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I imagined.
Like,
it was in the
that was a
beginning.
nice shot of whatever it started. Futari Saison.
One of the cameramen
I'm
must have just been like goofing around, just recording birds. And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm putting this in there."
I'm gonna start messing with the fans and like
I feel like okay, this is my theory crafting on how it all went down. All right, so the first one was Futari Saison, right? Where they're like, oh, okay, well, it fits the mood, the theme. Oh, this is really pretty. And you know how everyone's like, oh, a bunch of the Fukuwa-on stuff is missing, right? Like, a lot of the footage that they did. So what if he was like, oh, man, we're not going to fill time. Oh, we got those...
I need some more B-roll. They didn't film enough for me.
And then they're like, oh, we got some birds from what is it, Futari Saison? Just throw it in, dude. Fine, just whatever.
Yeah,
throw it in.
You know, they shot the video at a dock or whatever. You know, it's near the water. There's birds there.
Yeah,
100%. That's what happened.
yeah.
Like,
And then for,
I had to deal with that. So.
and then for what is it? Kazeni Fukatemo, he's like, yo, why don't we just put some of those birds again, dude?
Yeah,
Yo,
you
think they'll notice? Yeah, dude, just do it, dude.
Make it more subtle though. Make it more subtle.
And then for Garasu Ware, it's like, yo, am I really gonna do this again? What if just a couple frames, dude?
No, just one frame.
One frame.
Time for that blending option.
I know, right?
Bam.
That's what they did.
Drop the opacity. Just hit that in there, dude.
It was a lot less noticeable, right? Like in Kaizen ni Fukaretemo, it was like, oh shoot, what was that? Because it was like in a transition.
Oh,
this one's just like one frame at the end.
Let me see if I can find that tweet, dude.
The stupid, like you could barely see
Yeah.
the birds.
I guarantee that's probably what happened. They didn't have enough footage, so they're like, let's just put the birds in there.
Didn't they scrap a lot of the Fukuwa-on music video?
Yeah, because they shot it somewhere else, right?
Reportedly, they went to Taiwan to shoot, right? But when they actually released the video, it was like in Japan or something.
Here's this faint silhouette of a seagull right here.
You can't even see it, man. Like, if you're not looking for it, even if you are, maybe you can't even see that shit. Look at that, man. What the hell?
Which is
opacity at like 10%, like
putting it to like whatever that blend mode is to hide the highlights.
So this was first tweeted by at Kyotachin. So just to give credit where credit's due. If you were the one who spotted that, dude, props. I honestly don't know how you did it.
And are we just going? He must have paused it like right exactly at the moment it happened, and then like saw it. That's my guess. Because honestly, he's going frame by frame, just checking it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so guys, now that it's established, this is all the same universe. Mm-hmm. It's the same lore. Now
you guys have to find where it fits in the timeline.
Yeah. What's the story here between Futari Saison to Fukiwa-on, and then Kaze ni Fukarete mo, and Garasu Ware.
I thought Futari Saison and Fukiwa-on are separate timelines. They're parallel, right? It like breaks off at Sekai Ai.
I don't know the timeline.
That's what I thought. That was the original lore, but then the birds now it changes everything, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You gotta follow there's a separate timeline with the birds. I feel like it's all gonna converse together and become one universe.
Yeah. See, because originally the thought was that Futari Saison is the timeline where Link goes back in time and beats Ganondorf.
That was when he beats him as a kid. Right? When he goes back and turns it back into a kid.
Well, yeah, but then that's the Fukiwa-on timeline, dude, where Link is still trapped in time and he's waiting to come back in the future to fight Ganondorf.
But that's right, guys.
Which was the one where Link dies, and then Ganon just surpasses everything.
I guess that would be Garasu Ware, dude.
Is that how we're going? Like every bird one is the start of a new timeline.
Yeah, dude. The Keyakizaka 46 cinematic universe.
Because I wanna believe that Futari Saison is the good ending. You know,
it is. That's why it's the best Keyaki song.
Yeah. So my lore is that. No, the ending has to be Kaze ni Fukarete mo. Because that's when Techi's like lifted up into the heavens, dude. That's the ending.
That's her sacrifice. So there needs to be a battle.
She actually died? Is that what
happened? So is this the battle that leads to that? It's like she gets damaged in battle, so then she like dies and they raise her up to finally die in peace.
You gotta love that non-linear storytelling.
So Fukiwa-on is the assembling of the army. Garasu Ware is like them actually in battle. Mm-hmm. Then
Futari Saison them celebrating the battle?
Yeah, celebrating the victory.
But then they realized Techi was actually dying the whole time, so they had to raise her up to the heavens.
Yeah.
So stupid. God damn it, dude. Can we move on?
You guys are welcome.
We just completed the story for you guys. Yeah. Now we just have to wait for next music video. See what happens, where it places in the timeline.
We spent like 10 minutes talking about birds. God damn it.
You're welcome.
This is the most irrelevant section of our topics this episode.
What? But that's the title of this stream, dude.
Anyway.
Okay.
We got more songs on Spotify, more Nogi songs, and Keyakizaka songs. Ooh.
About time.
That's right. So Keyaki, we got the album Mahiro na Mono wa Yogoshitaku Naru in many different versions. I don't know what the differences are, but
I think just a couple songs.
Well, it also has the full version on there, right? With all the songs.
Like the special edition?
Yeah, right? I don't know. I didn't really check it out because I already have the album. So
yeah.
Also, they have Kaze ni Fukarete mo. So everything's from the album. They have on Spotify. You can look forward to Garasu Ware being on there too, I assume, when it comes out eventually.
And if you look up Keyakizaka 46 on Spotify, you can find our podcast on there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, son. Let's
so, which Nogi songs are on there now?
Now it's a lot more influencers on there. We have all the albums on there now. We're just missing a couple singles.
Okay, cool. Nice work, everyone.
Now we just gotta get the rest of those Nogi songs, the rest of Keia songs, and then we can finally go in and organize it and name everything correctly.
Okay.
And by we, I mean Sony.
Sounds good. Now you don't have to download it.
Yeah.
You can
Rip
actually
your CD.
support the group.
Yeah, man. Get Spotify. It's great. I have Spotify Premium.
As do I.
I actually gave up my premium. I found myself not using Spotify as much.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mainly because like majority of the time I use Spotify is when I'm at home.
Oh.
And then so at that point I don't really need the premium features, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm just using the actual like player or whatever. But then because when I'm in my car, I usually already know what album I feel like listening to.
So you just go on it and click on it.
Yeah, and I have that music on my phone. Plus, it's all the FLAC audio because.
Right.
But now I have to get it again so I can support.
I have really weird like music listening like preferences. Sometimes I'm listening to a song and like another song would like come up, or like I think of another song and be like, "Oh, word! I'm gonna listen to that now." But it's like barely halfway through the song I'm listening to. I'll go change it right now.
Enough of this.
But anyway, more new stuff. They just need to fix the romaji, dude, or just change everything back to Japanese kanji and furigana. Be cleaner.
Yeah,
I don't like saying kazeni
one thing
together.
Kazeni.
Yeah, kazeni.
Yeah, because this is what's gonna happen when people keep seeing it like that, right?
They're gonna just spell it out like that naturally.
Yeah.
Well, it's the official Spotify one says that, so I guess that's right.
Kazeni, dude.
All the weebs know how to romanize. Come on now.
We need a weeb in the Sony office.
Just for the sake of reading things, it just helps break stuff up a little bit, right? Like, you have things too bunched up. It's like everyone hates kanji, but then when you try to read a block of text that's just only hiragana, like then you realize how important kanji is, you know?
Yeah.
So like kanji is almost like the space in English, you know? And so you see kanji ni fukaretemo. It's like, how am I supposed to read that?
Yeah. Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
Kind of doing what we're hoping them to do.
Making moves, dude. Apparently they're listening to this podcast.
Ah, that's right.
They probably listen to it on Spotify.
Did you realize that before we started this podcast, none of that stuff was available on Spotify? Oh, conspiracy.
But once we told them,
you know,
like exactly when you told them,
that was like one of our first episodes, right? Because they're like, oh, they made that declaration of like being more international this year, and we're like, what can they do? Oh, make their website available in English, and they did.
You're welcome.
Make their YouTube content more available for international audience, and they did.
Yeah.
Make their music available to an international market, and they did.
So what's left? Nogi Eigo on Netflix? Is that next? Is that their next stuff? More stuff on Netflix?
Yes.
Because Netflix is more.
Yeah. We got Remind, but that's just. Let's be honest.
That's
no one really is that hype for Remind. I'm sorry, Hiragana Keyakizaka.
People, like we said last week, people are gonna watch it and be like, "Who are these like bad actors with this weird premise?"
Yep.
You know what I'll do? I will like play it while I'm asleep. So at least it gets the plays. And then that way it gets support. We'll hopefully see more content from them.
Yeah, but I think if variety shows go on there, I feel like those will get some views on there for sure.
Nogi Ego for sure is a good choice.
Yeah, for sure.
You only need to know half to watch it.
Yeah, plus it'll have subtitles and everything. So
yeah. So
it should be more attainable for international audiences.
Well, and like how many weebs want to learn Japanese?
For sure. And they're like, oh, it has English and Japanese, so maybe I can learn some Japanese while I'm hearing English.
Yeah, it's 3, like, out of this podcast, we're 3 for 3 of weebs learning Japanese, you know? So, it's a pretty good start off. And
doing well.
Yeah, and you could totally use backwards learning. I think Nogiego is a really great show for that. I mean, you can't only have that, but it's a useful tool, right?
All right, network, get to it. Put it on Netflix. Guaranteed views and guaranteed spot for Nogi.
Well, we've said it on the show now, so it's gonna come into fruition, guys.
All right, guys, place your bets now.
I mean, it couldn't just be that the other things we were talking about before were just very common sense things to do if you're trying to be more international. No, I'm pretty sure they have someone watching this show.
I mean, it is on Spotify if you look up Nogizaka or Keyakizaka, right? There you go. You see? Easy access right there. So, thank you for the hard work. If you make variety shows or even Nogi Eigo available on Netflix, I guarantee from people in the community that I've heard from, they will watch it on there, and you will get new audience members being interested in it.
And if they don't do it, if you guys are interested in seeing a variety show live subbed, simul-subbed by fans, make sure you support our Patreon.
Let's throw it back. Let's throw it back to like 3 episodes ago.
Because I didn't say it last time, so I had to throw it out now.
Okay, what's next on the list?
Anyway, next, going back to Keyaki, they released the single jacket covers for Garasu or Ware. When we watched the music video last week, we were talking about, okay, like everything's been released. You know, you hear the song, you watch the music video. All that's left is the single covers and the new profile pictures, and of course the performances that will come
with all the songs and everything, or
and
even
like that.
the same song. Yeah.
So yeah, we got the new single covers. We got what, 5 types? Was it?
Let me hit that quick transition over to some of the covers.
Of course, type A limited is always Techi by herself. You can't even see her whole face. Like her eyes are all covered by like this orange smoke.
Isn't that marketing 101? Like eyes attract customers or something like that?
Yeah, but this time they're going for a nose.
Yeah,
and
they're trying to go mysterious by obscuring that. You know,
but then like the song title and their name is all like, crazy tagging style.
Not that legible though. Let's be real.
Very not legible, but you know who it is. Yeah. It's just a bunch of chicken scratch to me, dude. I can't tell. It says Keyakizaka, whatever. Type B, it's Yui-chan's. They're in like a classroom. Actually, like in the context of just Techi, the smoke looks cool. But like in the Yui-chan's cover, it's like, yo, there's smoke. Like Kobayashi's looks kind of like, should we leave? But Imaizumi's just chilling there. Like,
it's fine, dude. We be alright.
It's good.
Yeah, we were making jokes about it amongst ourselves before. In between this last episode and this today, we were on a Skype call discussing some things, and we were saying it's very reminiscent of like every SoundCloud rapper's music videos, where they don't know how to make things more exciting, so they just get the colored smoke stuff, just chuck a couple of those in the background.
Looks like some like royalty-free music.
Yeah,
kind of like album covers.
I'll say, with maybe the exception of Type D, none of them really work for me. Like the smoke.
Type C is funny because Koike is looking over like, "Hey guys, look at the smoke.
Hey,
look at the smoke.
Some yellow stuff is forming up on the side here. Should we leave?
Should we leave? I don't think that's safe to breathe."
And then Type D is the one you said you like. They're like on the stairs and stuff.
Yeah, because the colors are a little bit more. What is it?
They work together.
Yeah. It's got some complementary colors with the purple and yellows, and it's a little bit more diffuse now, so it's not like this big concentration of smoke. You know, I mean, you get some of it next to Mona, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not like it looks like someone put a smoke bomb in there and ran away.
Yeah.
It looks like it's more like atmosphere.
Man, actually, like looking at it on a small thumbnail, the orange part in Type D, it just looks like someone took a brush in Photoshop and just like
it does kind of look like
and like, okay, let's turn the opacity down.
Yeah, I can see that.
It doesn't look like smoke. It's so like transparent. There's the Type regular one, right, where they're like running down the hallways.
I don't have that.
I think you have to go to their official site for that.
Let me see.
The regular version is the version that will have the Hiragana second gen.
I have CD Japan here. Let me hit that transition to this one. That one's not too bad either. I kind of like it. The red and yellow seems a little bit more like the placement of it, right? How it kind of forms like a line. Seems a little bit.
That looks a little more photoshopped than the other ones that.
Yeah. But at least like the choice looks a little bit more intentional than just
yeah, for sure.
Like, fuck, I don't know what to do, dude. Throw some smoke.
Start.
What's the other single that has that? Right, it's like Fukyo-on. Maybe like a few other singles. I know there's one where there's a cover where they're running. Not necessarily like a shot from the side, but they're running.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of another.
Yeah, that might be Fukyo-on, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not Kazuni. Because that's where they're opposing. Is it Futari Saison?
Is it Futari Saison? Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's we've got the new covers. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It looks cool in some parts. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the Techi one could be interesting, but they went too kind of ham-fisted with trying to make her mysterious and obscuring everything. You know,
I can't say it's my favorite set of covers from their singles because it's not. So. They also have new profile pictures.
Yay! What do you guys think of these?
I think they look great. The lighting's nice. Much better than Kazeniv Karetemo, in my opinion. Everyone's like standing in front of a blackboard, and there's like equations and shit.
People were trying to like figure out what the equations are. People were like, "No, this is just like a generic equations. They don't mean anything."
I mean, I see some integration. Whatever. Risa looks good. Oh yeah. One of the best. It's up there, I think, of all the 5 profile pictures or 6 profile pictures that she has.
How there's like a comparison between the kanji and hiragana. How one's dark, one's light.
Yeah, hiragana in comparison is like super bright. They're just in front of like a white like background. It's there's not a lot of contrast going on. It's like the light is like from the front, right? Whereas the kanji ones are, you can see some like shadows. The hiragana one's just like, bam, glowing in the light.
I have to look at these again.
Yeah, it's time to scroll through. Yeah, it's just look at how angsty all these girls are, dude. And then you scroll down, it's like, hey.
Yeah, it's like total opposite in like style and like lighting and stuff.
I
like the lighting for the hiragana ones. I think it's like very like fresh, and I like the little gradient they have in the background with the light and everything. I think it looks very clean.
Yeah, it's a good clean profile picture type thing, right? Whereas
some of the kanji ones, like
they went for that contrast, dude. They just went.
Yeah, like their hair's black, their jackets are black. On some of them, like it like blends in. It's like so much black, dark color.
Yeah.
That's why they went for that kick, but I feel like they need another kick on the side. And I'm gonna get analytical here, but the hair light is the edge light is a little too strong on them.
Oh yeah, the little rim lighting on the.
Yeah, I feel like for some of them it works out. Like for Uemura, it works out.
All the black hair members, it kind of works out a little bit because it separates them from the board a little bit, right?
Yeah, but then when you look at Habu, like that's way too strong.
Yeah. I mean, where's Habu Mizuho?
Yeah.
Like Techi looks just right. With Techi, it looks just right.
She's between Naru and
right here.
But it's I think I like how it looks in general. I like it more than Kaizen Eve Karetemo. But I think the best is still Sekai Ai.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm really mad because I feel not mad. I should say that, but like I'm disappointed because you can see they really are trying to go for that contrast between kanji and hiragana. You know, I'm like, why can't we all just be the same group?
You gotta give more money, money,
especially in their expressions. Like all the hiragana girls, they're all smiling and shit. Like,
hey,
yeah.
And you go to kanji, is just
look as serious as you can.
It's like if I were to do the same thing I did at Anime Expo with Nogi, like I couldn't say like who caught your heart with like the kanji members and then hiragana at the bottom. It'd be like a total contrast.
Yeah, you only have to. You can only do kanji, I think.
Yeah.
Because then they'd be like, yo, what?
What's
I know, right? Well, are these like different groups or something?
What is this? Yeah. Who are these blue girls and who are these black girls? Why does one of the black girls got a red jacket, huh?
I like how people were like analyzing the jacket covers and stuff. And it's like, oh, yo, apparently these jackets, they're called the MA1.
Oh, yeah.
That was
like, yo,
on
like
our show, dude, when we watched it live.
Like fighter pilots wore these, and like, you know, the inside lining is usually orange because it's for visibility and stuff. I'm like, damn, you guys researched this. What if it's, you know, I mean, like, it's like, oh yeah, so like the connection between like the covers and the smoke and shit like that. Like, what if it's just a trendy jacket, guys?
Yeah. Oh, you know those tags? They usually put that on machinery so that you know which parts you're supposed to not have moving before you go and fly. Like, or are they just cool now?
It's like when the music video released, like you guys were just casually talking about, oh yeah, those long, you know, MA1s. You guys even like set the brand and everything. like it's like fashion knowledge, I guess, right?
Oh no, I mean, like these jackets have been trendy for a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's like one of those like good. It's like an iconic look, right? I'd say.
I mean, it's just a good jacket in general, but I think within the last few years, a lot of people jumped on the hype and be like, "Yo," especially the Alpha Industries one, because those are the ones that come with the tag.
Yeah, the remove before flight. Speaking of Alpha Industries, they have a few things on sale right now, including the long jacket. Oh, except
like, I just have a regular MA1, and like I don't like it doesn't have the tag, so you don't really need it. That's kind of the thing that people have nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yo, I have this jacket. It has the tag. I think Keyaki should sell it though, like their version,
just the tag,
the one that says Keyakizaka on it.
Oh yeah, that's like good. That's some good classic merch right there.
That's some good money right there. I'd put that on all my zippers.
Yeah, dude.
Well, we were looking at the music video again.
It's on this hoodie.
We noticed that there was a lot of post processing done.
Oh,
a lot of the jackets and a lot of the tags.
Do I have to frame by frame this again, dude?
No, that's okay. But for example, like on a lot of Techi solo shots, you see like the tag flying around, like when she's moving around. But then if you like go frame by frame like we did, you see it glitch out a little, like it disappears and then comes back, and then like it's up here for like the longest time.
Yeah, because
so, like, they did.
Okay, go ahead.
They did like some After Effects work or something to like make it more apparent that is a thing.
So like, sorry, I have a red envelope because it was just Lunar New Year's. Chúc mừng năm mới for all my Vietnamese homies out there. But so like this is like the tag, right? It was kind of like this in the shot. So like that's not visible enough, dude. So they rendered in like a fake one that was just like this, and it was just really kind of fakely blowing, and all of a sudden it just went like that.
Yeah. Like
so going from that, I think that they're
really trying to put
like if you're really go through all that just to make it look like there's a tag there, like
because that means someone sat there, like an editor was like, "Hey, can we get that tag more visible there? You know, you can't really see it, right? If they were just there for them only, I feel like that was a waste of time. But if they're gonna be selling them."
So
yeah, I feel like whoever was approving of it was like, yeah, add that in. We need more of that.
They should release the Garasu Ware goods version soon, right? Because every single, there's the towel, there's a shirt, and like various goods like photo cards and stuff. So hopefully that's going to be one of it. Maybe even the dog tags, which we didn't really talk about. They're wearing dog tags on their
profile pictures, right?
The outfits. I think Sugai was the one who blogged like a detailed shot of the like the accessories.
Yeah, I think it says their blood type, birthday, and their name, right? Something like that.
Yeah, so that's right, dude. So it was Fukyo 1 is the assembling of the army, and then Garasu Ware is like they're established now. They're organized.
They're in service now, guys.
Yeah, dude, they have fighter jackets and or flight jackets and dog tags, dude. They're ready to go.
So got a lot of new things coming up for them.
I'm glad they all look very nice in this. I just wish they picked like one general aesthetic to go with. Because, you know, like back in the day, it'd be hiragana with the same look. It'd just be like a different coloring. Right?
Yeah, or like sweaters instead of like the jackets.
No, it's just two different groups now.
It's set in stone with this.
All right, so no Oshimens. Which one is do you think looks the best out of kanji, and which one do you think looks the best out of hiragana? Like best profile picture, not like she's the hottest. Just you know,
Shida and
Are you going with shortest hairs you can find?
Sasaki Mire.
Ooh. Really? Because right underneath that is Higashimura, dude, and her hair looks awfully short there.
Nah, dude. I prefer the bob instead of the flared out, even though Risa's hair is like that. But
okay, why don't you scroll down 4 more rows to the very last one, and tell me what you think about that last one.
It's too long.
Bro! It's Bemi Ho, let's go!
All right, Jimmy, who are your favorites?
I think out of like my favorite looks, I despite dumping on the lighting, I really like the expression on Habu. I think that turned out really well for Kanji. And then
she looks so handsome.
Yeah, dude. Let me transition that again real quick just so you can see. Ooh, look at her. And then out of hiragana, Sasaki Kumi, dude. Yeah, her hair looks really good there. Really frames her face well. And she has like a more kind of narrow face, so it's kind of hard sometimes. Yeah.
All right, mine are. For me, it's Imaizumi. I like the stare she's doing with her eyes. I feel like her eyes are really strong in this.
That's a good look.
Second choice was Risa with her eyes, how she's looking in it. And for hiragana, I'm going to pick Higashimura Mei.
Ooh, some love for the flared out hair.
Yeah, I think the light really works out with the flared out hair.
All right.
So it's been the new profile pictures.
We got some more
always fun.
Nogi news here.
Nogi needs some new profile pictures.
Ikuta Erika.
What about Ikuta?
She's gonna be.
Ikuta don't.
Ooh. She's gonna appear in a musical, Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. It's Japanese version.
It's from a segment from Tolstoy's War and Peace. Got adapted into an off-Broadway musical and then turned into an actual Broadway musical. And this will be the first Japanese production of it.
Oh.
All right. I don't usually follow when idols appear in musicals, but she does a lot. You know, she's done like quite well-known ones too, like Les Mis and what's the other one she was in?
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, there you go. So
yeah,
we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of these works. So.
I went to a creative performing arts school, so I'm kind of excited for this. Well, but then again, because it's Ikuta, so I really like watching how her voice develops from show to show. I feel like the more she does it, the more she like really kind of starts finding her comfy spot with it. Like her MTV Unplugged was just super duper good. Her little solo performance on that. So I'm hoping that it did say that she got a lead role. I'm guessing she's like the main girl who's like this like kind of innocent, naive girl experiencing like the real world for the first time. So I feel like that really kind of fits Ikuta Erika very well. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna all depend if I can actually find a way to watch this or not, which I kind of doubt.
Yeah.
It, but hopefully it turns out well.
What is this musical about?
It's about that.
Like a short summary.
It is about that. What I just said.
A girl discovering the world.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Okay. It doesn't start for a while, so
yeah.
The ad here or the little like poster thing, it says 2019. So.
Oh yeah, that's a while.
I don't know if that's the start date. But you know, I guess when there's more news, we can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on, we were talking about this a little bit during the pre-show. We got some big news. Is it Nogizaka news? Is it Keyakizaka news? No, it's Yoshimoto Zaka 46.
What?
That really rolls off the tongue well.
Yeah, so Aki, being a producer of various things as he is, you know, always starting up new projects, even though he doesn't follow up with a lot of them. He's working with Yoshimoto, I guess the biggest Oware agency in Japan, teaming up with Yoshimoto to make Yoshimoto Zaka 46. Yay! So
So this just recently broke out, right?
yeah, it's
Broke out during the
officially
pre-show.
it's officially part of Sakamichi series.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to cover it
So,
from now on.
Everyone's kind of freaking out, either that or complaining, or I don't know. You know how people are.
So does that mean that basically means that Sakamichi series is not only idols; it is more of an entertainment group. Now,
Probably branching out that. See, like people like when they, I don't know, people would have like ideas of their own like established, right? It's like, what Sakamichi series should never have dudes in it? It's like, oh, who said that? This was never established when they made it, so it's like, anyway, like 6,000 people can audition for this group. It's supposed to be a talent group.
So it's all the talento from Yoshimoto Pro, right?
Yoshimoto talents can audition and join this group. There's not that much info yet. I mean, they just announced it, but
does that mean
like
certain-
guys and girls can apply?
Does that mean people from the other group can apply?
Yeah, because Yoshimoto has a group from the other group, right?
I don't see the reason why.
Like why they would, right? That'd be kind of redundant.
I mean, they already have their own platform to do that kind of stuff. Like, say they want to do comedy or whatever, because it's under a Yoshimoto Zaka. Like, why don't you just do it under your own name?
So who do you think are like the most likely candidates we'll be seeing audition for this group?
Probably like general talents.
I don't
Like rookies and stuff from Yoshimoto Pro.
Yeah, probably not like the comedians we've heard of.
Yeah.
I want to think this is like an opportunity for like up and comers, right? Like like rookies, as you said, or like people who just got in and want to be like, oh,
This will boost me up.
yeah, this boosts me up. I don't remember which group it was. Was it Nogizaka who goes to one of the Yoshimoto academies? And there's like a bunch of people there, and like they have to make like a routine or something like that. It was like one of those like.
I think I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm like? Was it Nogizaka?
Or was that the other group?
Oh, was it the
I
other?
think it was
the
the other group.
So like there were a few of them that go, to see how it is and stuff like that, and then. It's like one of those sessions, right? And then there was like a senior comedian who was already like established in Nogizaka, and he was like judging them and stuff like that. It was like a practice or like a master class type thing, I guess. But they were like all Yoshimoto talents.
Yeah. Oh, that was the Ocho, dude.
Was it the Ocho?
Yeah. It was like it was for the other group bingo, and I think they had the Ocho members go.
Okay.
Yeah. But as far as who would most likely be auditioning, it's like probably those people, right? Like the people.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So I guess who are eligible, like all of them. So like women and men, and then my Twitter timeline is kind of blowing up with like rage and memes.
That's generally what happens, right?
Just kind of,
It's like
it's kind of funny to me. Like, why are you guys freaking out?
I don't foresee this having much of an effect at all on what Nogizaka and Keyakizaka does. Mm-hmm. So if you're fans of that, then you don't have nothing to fret. Right?
It's like people are like, oh, it's tainting our Sakamichi series thing.
The purity.
The purity of women only. Yeah. Why are they gonna
that was
sign all these dudes?
That was tainted the moment Techi said fuck on TV, alright?
Yeah, come on, guys. This is like kind of the point of following Aki-P's groups, right? You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. And it's usually like the most unlikely and ridiculous things. Which is like, you just roll with it, guys. And it's
we can't affect it in any way anyway, so...
Yeah, it's not like we can do anything. Also, we know nothing.
There's no present
we have our
information
podcast,
right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have our podcast and we talk about it, right? Because it's our opinions and whatever. It's like, you don't really know what's really going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Jokes on you guys. I actually work at Sony. Who do you think has been passing on the information from the show?
Nani?
Oh, no! The mole has been spotted.
Nani?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, if anything, like he always finds, like Akimoto always finds ways of like doing something completely outlandish, and yet finding a way to put that and having it fall back into the status quo. You know what I mean? Like nothing has really happened that has been, at least on the acute stage, super revolutionary, right? A lot of that is more of like stuff that happens slowly and gradually over time. So I don't know. I'm more curious just to see how this all plays out. I want to see how the group is formed, what kind of activities they're going to be participating in.
Yeah.
But Nogizaka and Keyakizaka are going to have to interact with men.
Man, they don't even interact with each other, dude. Like what the? Right? Like if Keyakizaka and Nogizaka were actually sister groups, I can see people being worried. But they were on each other's show once for New Year's, all right? Like,
how long has it been?
Man, Keyakizaka is even sister groups with itself, all right? Like,
I know, right?
They already have a rivalry, man. Hiragana, Kanji, who?
Yeah.
I can't believe they interact with men, their managers. God.
Tainting my group. Do you guys remember when, what is it? All the, like the ads for Seed and Flower Entertainment looking for managers coming out? All of us are just like, bola, time to send my application. I gotta use...
No experience.
I gotta use Rika-kun just to read this this application, but I'm putting it in.
Not even N5 JLPT, dude. Let's go.
I'm like N12, dude. Ola.
Just
Ore no namae wa Jimmy.
It's just funny seeing all these people complain on Twitter. It's like, yo, dude, they barely said anything. So like, it seems like their official color is yellow, which is, I think, that's the Yoshimoto color, no?
I don't know.
But I like how their logo is also a triangle, but it's stacked above the Nogizaka. I mean, the Keyakizaka logo, which is already stacked above the Nogizaka logo.
This is like gonna be 15 by the end of it.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm wondering.
It's just gonna be long.
Yeah, by the time it's like there's just like the other group, it's just gonna have like a stack of triangles. Just
yeah.
What a nightmare to design.
Oh, guys, we have some more breaking news.
Oh, do we?
Really?
Here, I'll link it in the stream. And
like trying to rush the show to end, but hey, we keep getting breaking news.
So we just have a new concert announcement. It's going to be Nogizaka 46 with Denpagumi Inc. and Bish.
Put it again.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah, I think that's the extent of that news, but I'm more hyped for that lineup, dude. That's going to be lit. Girls Power Live. In Yokohama Arena.
Girl idol groups. So it's only them three, huh?
Yeah. I guess they're the girl power groups of the year, dude. I'm not sure if that's exactly why, but that's what they're calling it.
Right on. I get a feeling Nogizaka will headline this.
Yeah, they seem to be in center position compared to Denpagumi and Bish.
I mean, they're the biggest names, so... I mean,
yeah.
Makes sense.
What do you guys think about this?
It's a good lineup. All three groups have a very different image and sound. So I think as far as the music goes, it's going to be pretty varied. So if you're into a lot of different styles, there you go. Good show. Good show.
Yeah, I really love all three groups. Enough to do a podcast show weekly about one of them. So I mean, if I was in Japan, that's like a definite must-go show for me.
Oh yeah.
Josh and I both picked Bish as our song of the year for 2017.
A lot of people did, man.
Not even 46 group, dude. Oh, you disgust me.
Yeah,
Josh.
we all picked "Promise the Star."
Oh, sounds so good.
So
you can't blame me.
Bish is good. They're really different from Nogizaka Sakamichi series style.
Yeah, a lot more kind of rock.
It's a very different flavor.
And then Dempa is like Dempa well, it's that Dempa sound, right? But it's that hardcore, crazy.
It is Dempa music.
Yeah, that crazy Akihabara style, right? They had like a. We're not gonna get too into it because it's not really relevant to this, but they had like a formation change up too, right? So this is gonna be kind of like a big first showing. So
yeah, so we'll see what's up with those two. I think Bish released a new video actually, so check it out later. But first, we gotta move on to some more slopey stuff. Hiragana Keyakizaka 46 gonna release the DVD of their Budoukan 3 days
before Kanji releases their First Man Live or even their other performances that they've done.
All right, this is just making me mad, so let's
move on. Cool, I'll probably buy it and be angry. Just watch it. Oh, that's so good.
It's probably gonna be general DVD Blu-ray type of release, behind the scenes, many versions.
Yeah, the different days. They'll probably give us 2 because they're never gonna give you all 3 days.
Yeah, stuff like that. So you probably have to spend some $400 to get the whole set.
Yeah,
and we all know I'm gonna buy it. Put it on my shelf, never actually open it because I'm going to download somebody's rip of it because I just like having a digital copy of things.
That's me, but watching 10 minutes of it and not touching it ever again.
It just goes straight to the shelf for me. It's so bad.
Yep.
But like I need to support, so I got to buy it. But then,
just take my money.
But man, like how archaic physical copies.
Yeah, so the last bit of thing here, the last topic we got for the week, some Kawamura Mahiroti.
Sen Nogizaka 46, dude. Moto.
Road to Guitar Heroine. This is her YouTube video series.
It's on Young Guitar's channel.
Yeah, I've seen a few. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen a few where she interviewed like various famous guitarists. And they like.
I think it's
She usually tries to learn something from them, and so it says here like she plays some chords on some expensive acoustic guitars.
She goes
I assume the guitarist is like a
E chord
acoustic guitar guy.
Well, he didn't play it.
What?
It was just her. It was just her going like, here's an E chord. Let me see. C.
How did she forget? She was the guitarist of Nogidan.
I don't know.
Playing One Night Carnival all the time and stuff. So
if you're interested in that,
the young guitar, is that what the
Young Guitar?
Guitar.
So go ahead and watch that if you want to see some guy explain guitars to Roti and she plays a couple chords. There's been some good episodes of that. Some pretty interesting ones where she's like interviewing some Kaigai guitarists. I think she interviews like Dragon Force at one point.
Oh, it seems like this latest episode is just her talking to like the Fender dude.
Yeah. They're just checking out acoustic guitars.
Oh yeah, they got some.
There have been.
Oh no, they're all Fenders, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, there have been videos where she actually like interviews and talks to other guitarists. So she's a regular on this channel.
So if you're interested, go check it out.
More Roti videos for you to check out, man.
And that does it all for the topics this week. But as
Of
always,
course.
we have
The most important topic.
The weekly variety TV show Roundup. Wow. So first we got Keyakitte Kakenai, Keyakizaka 46's regular TV show. And this week they're continuing with the New Year's thing, the stuff they want to do. But kanji version. Because Hiragana got their chance in
2 episodes,
January. And so, keeping it going with the wheel, spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, they'll do. So first, Koike wanted to do like she's into owarai, I guess, and she wants to do the routines. She wants to do owarai routines. And so the show brought in fairly new, I guess, upcoming owarai geinin manzai duo called Tokyo Hoteison. And so they do like this skit where they're in the aquarium. It's like the guy and the girl, they go out on a date, go to an aquarium, and then like the guy's just looking at the fish.
Yeah, his reaction is always all fucked up.
it's like he's looking like what's like sardines, right?
Yeah. And then the guy overreacts and like says funny things.
Yeah. What? That's your reaction to sardines? That should be your reaction to like sea slugs, homie.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those like silly manzai type stuff. So like, I want to do this. So they go backstage to like practice the thing for like the whole episode. And she comes back at the end to do
with the true hero of the show, dude. Koike's glasses.
So in the manzai duo, the boke guy wears glasses. And so like when Koike did this the routine, she also wore glasses. And she looked kawaii, bro.
Kawaii AF, dude.
Kawaii.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it was too much. It was like one of those like things I just like spur of the moment tweeted as I was watching it because it's just too cute for me to handle. I was like, yo, who put on these glasses, dude? OP. And then
go promote him.
And then people were just like, yeah, you're right. Who did that to us, dude?
And so spin the wheel again. We land on Risa's request. She wanted to do the hypnotism thing, just like Bemiho with the
Bemiho Lego.
It wasn't as good this time because you could tell the girls were like, "Fuck, dude, I don't want to do this. This is kind of stupid." But at least we got some entertaining segments. So they got this giant roaches and shit. Like, yo, let's make them not afraid. Like, of course, that's like the general idol reaction, right? To be freaked out by bugs. And then they're like, oh, yes, we'll do the hypnotism thing.
Dude, this is
then,
Madagascar.
they get close to it.
Cockroaches, dude.
Like, they get close to it, but it's still kind of like, no.
Yeah, there's like some distance still.
They're like, oh, let's have him touch it, but no, we can't because they probably will not, even though they're hypnotized.
Yeah, like, okay, let's break the kayfabe.
There's no way, dude.
Like, yeah,
it looks like these three can't be hypnotized that well.
Yeah. Like, let's be real for a second, right? No one actually believes you're getting hypnotized, right? Like, but
come on, guys, it's a TV show.
But man,
you mean they're not?
The acting really fell through this time.
Yeah, no, they weren't all in with the acting. Reese's probably like, oh, I want to do it. Oh, let's cockroaches. Oh, fuck.
I think it'd make me like just like run around for a little.
Yeah, dude. I thought you were just gonna make me laugh at random things.
I thought we
just hit Sawabe's head.
I thought you were just gonna make Sawabe's face look funny to me. Oh.
I know, right?
just look silly and be silly, but cockroach? Oh, hell no, dude.
At the very least, we got hypnotized Pei-chan out of it.
Okay. So it's like Tsuchi and so I was like, all right, I guess the cockroaches won't work. So let's like, oh, look at Pei's always quiet on TV and stuff. Let's try to make her all like hype.
Someone must have hypnotized her. Let's
like
unhypnotize her.
Right? Like it's how she would be, otherwise. And so it was like the funniest segment of the show.
Wee.
So it's like, yo, wave at her and like, wee. And then like, it increasingly gets more ridiculous as it goes on, and that shit was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, then they started making her do
like,
random
oh my
gags.
God.
Komunich!
Yeah.
Appa!
Like she wasn't even like totally into it. But
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
I got to now, dude.
Yeah, because we gotta keep up this this hypnotism thing.
Right, we gotta keep up the charade. She's like,
Wee!
Yeah.
it was funny because of the sound, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wee sound.
It's just it's like all force and stuff like that. It's just really cute to see that Pei-chan a little bit.
Yeah.
Her stretching her limits a little bit.
Yeah, it's like but I feel like okay, I'm more comfortable doing it because I'm supposed to be like.
Yeah, this isn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't me.
This is hypnotized. Wee. Wee. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. I was like, oh shit.
That was like one of those moments that I just realized how stupid my humor is now. There's nothing but this Japanese goes wee, and I'm like,
Top quality.
It was funny.
Television.
I gotta thank my Oshimen Watanabe Risa for bringing this segment on TV.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, she went back to normal. So
yeah, Tsuchi was like, "Oh man, why'd you have to stop that, dude?"
Later,
We're gonna miss the fun Erika, dude. Erika, yeah.
And so we do another spin, and Fuyuka, right? Fuyuka wanted to do the ball catching game that they always do, but with a twist.
Yeah, we can't do the same old thing.
So like they put those like electro pad thingies on their hands and try to play it. And Tsuchi has the box that controls the current, so they get shocked. And then we got a bunch of pairs like Neru and Yone, and they caught it or no? They caught it, right?
It was
first was
Nagasawa-kun and Yone.
Oh, so
Yeah, they caught it.
Nagasawa caught it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You put Nagasawa looking cuter? Question mark. She always is.
Yeah, dude. What is this, Josh Box?
Yeah, what is this, Jimmy?
frick?
Who put that question mark?
Delete that bullet point, my dude.
I'm fixing it. Nagasawa-kun. Always too cute.
Yeah.
I'm just saying she looks like she's getting better and better as time goes on.
That's called success.
Yeah, dude. That's just her piling on the success, dude.
So she got it, and they get sweets after they catch the thing. Of course, Tsuchi has the box, so he can control it whenever he wants. Then you got Oranana and Risa.
I think the most memorable part of that for me was the fact that he was testing out the buttons, so he shocked Ozeki while she was like on standby getting makeup done.
Yeah.
She's like,
You just hear like someone scream in the back. Like, what was that?
So Danny and Risa are about to do it. I'll just hear off camera. Ah!
Well, that's what button 2 does.
Yeah, and then we got Neru and Habu. Neru actually never played this game. So it was her first time hard mode with the shock. No good. No good. No food for you. And then Imaizumi and Pe. Imaizumi actually like on focus at the show for the first time since she came back. Because you always see her in the back, right? But they never like bring attention to her until now, really.
Only like the first time around, and then they're like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, Imaizumi's back. Okay, whatever.
My zoom in.
And so she's fine.
Yeah. Her bangs look nicer. They're getting better.
Now they're growing out a little.
Yeah. The true hero of the segment, Ozeki, with
Ozek, and then they shock her again, and she like screams all funny.
She catches it while screaming, dude. Like, she's like, ah!
It was pretty funny. And then Sugai, who always sucks at this.
Poor
Sugai was
Sugai
catching
Chapa,
with Yui Pon here. Of course, she doesn't catch it because that's how it is. She fails.
Bounced off
It's like hits her face or something.
Bounced off the rim of the cup, dude.
Yep. So no food. That was pretty fun. I always like watching that. That's like one of my favorite Keyakake moments. The first time they did it. Quite funny.
Yeah.
And of course, the last request was from Shiori. She wanted to meet Mr. Children's frontman Sakurai, right? And they're like, man, that's not possible for this show. So like they sent a request, and it's like, yo, we got a letter, and the letter was like, oh, I listen to Keyaki songs all the time. So like, oh, actually, he's here, and everyone like freaks out.
Yeah, it was
they're like, oh shit, and then like the song starts playing. And then like the curtains come up, and it's it's like, oh, Sakurai is singing, and then like she like gets up front to to see him walk out, and like she realizes it's not the same person, and like it's the best because she looks so defeated, and she's like, oh my god,
I got bamboozled by this stupid show.
Yeah, right.
Hoodwinked, so naive. This is like the cutest thing, right? Because like. They like still believe these kind of things, right?
Yeah. They kind of like, is it real? No, I don't believe it. No, is it real?
Like they're still kind of like
they're still hoping, they're still biting.
Whereas like with older idols, they just like jaded.
They'll wait for him to come out.
Yeah, they'll probably wait for the curtain to reach the top before they show any excitement, dude.
Yeah, so like this kind of thing will like it'll happen once, it'll never happen again, kind of thing when they get pranked like this. But
I like that Shi-chan was just like on the floor, and like when he started coming close, she's like, no, this isn't real.
He like starts moving forward, and she's like backing up, like, please no.
Because like you can see the exact moment the rest of the members realize it's a fake, like them in the audience, and it's just like, oh, that's Schadenfreude and all of them, dude. Just like, let's watch Shi-chan get wrecked. Get to the front, girl. It's your man's.
I know, right?
You're like doing the call and response parts too. But it was a monomane geinin whose name was also Sakurai, but not Sakurai Kazutoshi, the real guy. His name is Sakurai Toshikazu. And then we were like, wait, you didn't specify. We thought we were talking about this guy.
You just want a Sakurai, right?
Come on, man. Like, what the heck? It was good. The defeat in her face.
Oh yeah, so good.
So
just watch this episode for Koike, the defeat, and the ball catch. No, the pair.
You watch for pair, dude. That shit was the funniest part.
Yeah, that was the best. Maybe some ball catch for Ozeki, but wee.
That was the hardest I've laughed at a Keyakake episode in a while. Anyway, that was that. Go watch it. It's good. Moving on to Nogizaka Koujichuu, we're continuing more of the Valentine's thing with third gen. So now we got Rentan, bruh. Giving out the gift. So we got Asuka, the miracle from Myanmar. Yutan finally makes an appearance. Sairingo and Hori. She picks Ash.
Finally breaking out from the rejection group, dude. She's like, not today, Misa. You're not leaving me behind.
They're like, it's like, oh, what do you think she's gonna pick you? He's like, oh, well, she's a punk kid,
Us Kusogakis gotta stick together, dude.
I know, right?
She a punk, dude. So, yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, she was like super happy when she got accepted. I was like,
I love when she gets the present and goes back to sit down. She's just like hugging it, like, oh yes, finally,
I made it.
I finally got something.
And then Yorayuki was next. Yutan again, Kazumin and Manatsu. And they're like, you're not gonna get picked. What the heck?
And lo and behold, she did it.
Yeah. Ashu was picked again. She was like, what?
I know, right?
Getting that twofer, dude.
I know, right?
Would she have picked Nanase if Nanase was there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Because they did kind of push her, like, when it was, like, Ozono with Mayan, right? And then it was Yoda Ukes with the Nishino Nanes.
Yeah, but Momo actually
hangs out with
dinner.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
she actually hangs out with Mayan. So,
yeah.
So she picked Ashu, and then Tamami was next, here to save the
I like how
Gundam.
this segment. I like how in this segment when like people were like raising their hands, like Ash was not paying attention at all. She was just like, "Oh,
Hell yeah, my stuff.
yeah." She like zoned out like completely.
Was it her? She got like the stress ball from someone, and it's like the face. You squeeze it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Tamami was next, and she picked the Gundam captain. Finally,
It survives.
the Gundam lives. Wakasama Gundam lives.
Arguably now the strongest Gundam, dude. The only one to survive this game.
Right.
Good job, Sakaguchi Tamami. And then last was Mukai Hazuki. And a bunch of girls were like, "Yeah, I think she'll pick me, dude."
Because everyone loves Hazuki, dude.
Yeah. She ended up picking Hoshimina, who I don't remember their relationship, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched it before the show, so I was kind of zoning in and out. I was just like, "Hey, good for Hoshimina." I don't know what happened.
Like good for her. She got picked, but unfortunately, Nakata kind out of all the times she went down there, she was not picked. It was like Asher last year.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah, dude. If anything, Ash should give her hope. You know.
Yeah. Keep your chin up. Someone will love you.
Right. One day.
Yeah, so that was the weekly TV show roundup. We're not doing the dramas anymore, man. It's over.
That's been discontinued.
We were trying something new. It didn't work out. It's fine.
It's too hard, man. You know. So that's it.
Does that do it?
I don't think we have any other shows there, right? I didn't watch any other shows, so
I didn't see anything else on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Nogakutabi or Eigo, so yeah.
Yep. So that's pretty much it.
All right. So I want to bring up something. We got 100 subscribers now, so thank you everyone for subscribing, and thank you for all the 100.
Azas.
How many people?
Azas.
More than 100 people who downloaded on Spotify. Thank you to those people. So people are listening and watching. Thank you for that. We now have a new channel link. So now you can go ahead and look up youtube.com/theslope podcast in order to find us quicker than ever. But if you want to find us even quicker than that, you can go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell in order to be notified when we go live and a new video goes up.
Ding, ding.
You can also subscribe to each of our individual channels. And you can go ahead and like this video when it comes out, as well as go and leave a comment. We read the comments in the pre-show, and if it's a really, really good comment that brings up a lot of topics, we talk about it in the actual episode. So if you want to see your topics talked about, go ahead and leave those comments down below. So that has been it for this week. We can expect some news on some new shirts from Boy pretty soon since we hit 100 subscribers. So look forward to that.
Hype Lego. Make sure you comment that down below.
Yeah. Any suggestions for names?
You're supposed to, suggest me a brand name and I'll get to it.
Yeah, so as soon as we get names for a brand concerning these shirts, that would be for the podcast as well as for ourselves.
We gotta do the email address and stuff that this show failed to do in the beginning.
Hey, we might have lost the other links, but we got the most important one. youtube.com/theslope podcast.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching. This is it from us for this week. You can go ahead and join us next week, or maybe even sooner than that. Ooh. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.